Alex was an ordinary 16-year-old boy, full of dreams but trapped in the cycle of laziness. Every morning, he would wake up late, groggily shuffle through his routine, and delay simple tasks that could have made his day easier. He preferred scrolling on his phone, watching short videos, or lying on the bed thinking about what he could do someday, rather than taking action today. His parents often reminded him to focus on his studies and responsibilities, but their words seemed to fall on deaf ears. Teachers, too, noticed his lack of effort in class and tried to guide him, but Alex would either ignore their advice or promise to do better tomorrow, a tomorrow that rarely arrived. The story begins calmly, narrating Alex's daily life, yet beneath this calm surface, there was tension brewing. Viewers immediately feel the frustration of wasted time and the quiet disappointment that Alex carried inside. Alex had friends who were excelling in school and life, and this contrast only added to his internal conflict. He wanted to succeed, to be proud of himself, yet his habits worked against him. Every failed test or forgotten assignment weighed on him, creating a small but constant pressure that gnawed at his confidence. Emotional storytelling here helps the audience connect with Alex, not just as a lazy boy, but as someone struggling between his desires and his actions. He felt guilty when he saw his parents working hard, his father managing bills and his mother taking care of the household, while he spent hours doing nothing productive. His inner thoughts reflected regret and self-doubt, making viewers empathize deeply with his situation. The main theme is introduced subtly through his experiences. Time teaches lessons, and ignoring responsibilities has consequences. By showing small everyday moments, Alex procrastinating, rushing at the last minute, avoiding school projects, the audience understands the cost of laziness without heavy explanation. His parents serve as a loving but firm presence, reminding viewers of the importance of guidance and support in personal growth. Teachers act as external pressure points, representing accountability and the reality of the world outside his comfort zone. These characters are not just background, they heighten the emotional impact, showing that Alex is not alone in his struggle, but that change requires him to act. Conflict escalates as Alex begins to realize the gap between his dreams and his reality. He wants to be successful, to have respect from peers and family, yet he feels trapped by his own habits. Simple tasks like finishing homework, participating in class, or even waking up on time seem monumental. This internal struggle creates tension that viewers can relate to, especially young audiences facing their own battles with discipline and motivation. By observing Alex's frustrations and missed opportunities, viewers experience emotional peaks of sympathy, disappointment, and anticipation. They begin to wonder, will Alex recognize the urgency of change before it's too late? Through this section, the foundation of storytelling is laid: introduction of the main character, clear depiction of the conflict, and emotional engagement with the audience. Alex's laziness is not exaggerated, it is realistic and relatable, making the story simple to follow, especially for ESL learners. The section ends on a note of suspense and self-reflection, signaling that a transformation is necessary and imminent. Audience emotions are primed to feel both concern for Alex and hope that he will learn from time and take action, creating the perfect setup for the story's next chapter. After months of struggling with his own habits, Alex began to notice small changes inside himself. It started with a single morning when he decided to wake up earlier than usual, just 15 minutes before school, to organize his day. That small effort felt like a huge victory, and for the first time in a long while, he experienced a sense of control over his time. Slowly, he began to understand that progress did not need to be instant, it came from consistent, small steps. Emotional storytelling in this part shows the inner transformation. Alex's self-doubt remains, but hope begins to bloom. He discovers that each action, no matter how minor, builds momentum, teaching the lesson that time rewards effort and persistence. Alex's mentor, a kind teacher who had noticed his potential, played a key role in guiding him through this transformation. The mentor did not scold or pressure him harshly but offered practical advice and encouragement. "Focus on one thing at a time," the teacher would say. "Little victories add up, and they will teach you more than rushing through everything. Alex followed this advice cautiously at first, trying to apply it to schoolwork and personal goals. He faced setbacks, like days when he returned to old habits or felt too tired to concentrate. Yet, instead of giving up, he began reflecting on why he failed and adjusted his approach. These struggles are narrated with honesty and simplicity, allowing ESL learners to follow the story easily while feeling the emotional highs and lows that come with personal growth. As weeks passed, Alex's efforts began to produce noticeable results. He completed assignments on time, participated in class discussions, and even started helping his classmates. Each success, no matter how small, gave him confidence and motivated him to continue. The emotional impact peaks here, as viewers feel genuine joy and relief alongside Alex. His parents notice the change, praising his dedication, and their pride adds warmth and inspiration to the story. The audience experiences a sense of hope, realizing that consistent effort truly can change outcomes, even for someone who once seemed stuck in laziness. The story reaches its climax when Alex takes on a personal project he had previously avoided, perhaps creating a small business idea, preparing a presentation, or participating in a school competition. At first, the project feels overwhelming and doubt returns, but Alex uses all the lessons he has learned: time management, focus, and persistence. Step by step, he overcomes obstacles, demonstrating transformation not as instant magic but as earned growth. When he finally achieves his goal, the moment is emotionally satisfying, a combination of relief, pride, and inspiration for both Alex and the viewers. Finally, Alex reflects on his journey and the lessons he has learned. He realizes that time has been his teacher, showing him that laziness only delays dreams, while consistent effort brings success and self-respect. The moral lesson is simple but powerful: no matter your starting point, change is possible through patience, reflection, and small consistent actions. The narration ends with a calm, uplifting tone, leaving viewers motivated to examine their own habits and inspired to take action today, not tomorrow. This section ties together emotional impact, motivational power, and clear storytelling, giving the audience both hope and practical inspiration to apply in their own lives.